Infinite banking is a scam. That's what half the internet will tell you, and they're half right. So let me settle this for good. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it is, whether it's legit, and how to tell the real thing from the sales pitch. Type, "Is infinite banking a scam?" into Google, and you'll find a war. Reddit threads, angry reviews, finance guys calling it a ripoff. And honestly, I get it, because somewhere along the way, this simple idea got hijacked by hype. Big promises, get rich, borrow against yourself, never pay a bank again. The louder the pitch, the more it smells like a scam. So let's strip all that away and look at what's actually underneath. First thing to understand, infinite banking is not a product you buy. It's a strategy you use. You can't walk into an office and buy an infinite banking account. What actually exists is a dividend-paying whole life insurance policy. You overfund it on purpose so it builds up cash value fast. That cash value grows guaranteed, it grows tax advantaged, and here's the key part. You can borrow against it anytime for anything and keep it growing while you do. So instead of borrowing from a bank and paying them interest, you borrow against your own policy and pay yourself back. That's the whole idea. You become the bank. That's where be your own bank comes from. Let me make this real. Say you've built up $50,000 in cash value and you need a car. Instead of going to a bank, you borrow against your policy. You get the car. And here's the magic. Your $50,000 keeps growing as if you never touched it because you borrowed against it, not from it. Then you pay yourself back on your own terms. That's the whole idea in one sentence. So is it legit? Yes. And this is the part the skeptics miss. Whole life insurance has paid out, guaranteed, for over 100 years. Through every crash, every depression, every war, banks themselves park billions in cash value life insurance. They even have a name for it. Bank-owned life insurance. Wealthy families have used this quietly for generations. The concept is not fringe, and it's not new. It's boring, old, proven money. That's the opposite of a scam. So if the concept is legit, why does it have a scam reputation? Because two things get confused. The concept and the way it gets sold. The concept is solid. The sales pitch, a lot of the time, is not. Here's where it goes wrong. 1, overhyped promises. Anybody telling you this makes you rich quick or replaces investing entirely is lying. It's a savings and financing tool, not a lottery ticket. 2, wrong policy design. And this is the big one. A whole life policy can be built to maximize the agent's commission or to maximize your cash value. Those are almost opposite designs. Built for commission, your money grows slow and you feel ripped off. Built for cash value, it actually works. 3, ignoring the early years. In the first few years, your cash value is lower than what you put in because there are real costs up front. It's a long game, not a quick flip. Now, here's something most people never hear. Out of hundreds of life insurance companies, only a handful are actually built for this. True infinite banking needs a mutual company, one that's owned by its policyholders and pays dividends, with a whole life policy designed to maximize cash value. Most companies simply don't offer that. So the company you choose matters just as much as the design. So let me give you the honest pros and cons, the part nobody puts in one place. The pros: guaranteed growth, tax advantages, access to your money without asking permission, a death benefit protecting your family the whole time, and control, real control over your own capital. The cons: it's slow to start. It takes real commitment to fund it. It only works if it's designed right, and it's not going to out-earn the stock market. That was never the job. Think of it as the calm, boring foundation under everything else you do, not the exciting bet on top. So is it worth it? For the right person, absolutely. For the wrong person, no. It's worth it if you value control and certainty, if you can fund it consistently, and if you're playing a long game for your family. It's not worth it if you're chasing the highest possible return, or you can't commit to funding it for years. There's no shame in that. It's just not for you. So how do you protect yourself from the scammy version? Ask one question. How is this policy designed? For commission or for cash value? A good agent will show you the numbers, the early years, and all. A bad one will only show you the dream. That one question tells you everything. So if you want to do this the right way, here's where to start. Don't chase the biggest death benefit. Chase the cash value. Work with someone who designs the policy around you, not around their paycheck. And be patient in those early years. because the real power shows up over time. So, no, infinite banking is not a scam, but it gets sold like one every single day. The concept is real, the design is everything. So if you want the honest version, I'll make it easy. Try my free infinite banking calculator and grab my free family bank book.